What is going on YouTube? It's Pat Voss, another vlog series today. Welcome to the Honesty Podcast series vlog number 13. It is Thursday, the 8th of December, 2016. Again, don't forget, before we start, follow at Honesty Podcast on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube, Honesty_podcast out on Periscope, and of course, Pat Voss 12 on Snapchat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And the subscribers, obviously once a month I'll be giving a Google Hangouts, any kind of social media advice. If you'd like to know it for free, definitely just hit subscribe and I'll invite you to the Google Hangout. Again, also if you comment, I will reply to any and all comments. I appreciate the few comments we're getting so far on the page. I like that my numbers are going up. I'm looking at Google Analytics lately and seeing how the numbers are rising for the best and greatest in sports and entertainment today. By the way, couple of things to preface. What makes an elite quarterback? That's something I'm going to be talking about. That is the main subject today. By the way, go check out honestypodcast.weebly.com. Definitely go ahead and like any of the articles, comment, share with YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Definitely go ahead and share. So guys, going to get right into it. RG3, according to Stephen A. Smith, is not an elite quarterback. Well, what makes an elite quarterback? Because to the best of my knowledge, and by the way, and a lot of people, I went outside today and around, and it's freaking chilly cold here. It's really, really cold out in Chicago. But I went out today and around in my 85 Jordan jersey, and getting a lot of compliments on that. So just so you guys see, what the wardrobe is today, I got that. The undershirt is of the skyline of Chicago, and just chilling. Nice polo watch my fiance got me. I'm just chilling today. But I definitely wanted to do a review video. The review video is going to be on the Blue Yeti. It's a blackout edition. It's the microphone I got for my podcast. I'll be doing videos and YouTube interviews through the Blue Yeti. I'll also be doing my Podbean account. So you can check me out at podbean.com/Honesty Podcast. You can go check me out over there and see all the new episodes I'll be doing audio blog wise. So if you're a radio fan, go check out Stitcher later on at the first of the year. Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and Podbean under Honesty Podcast. And then I will also get it set up, obviously through any social media facets. And then if you're a video guy, definitely check me out here. I do write for GMB Sports, so if they invite you to the room, the appear.in meetings, hopefully we'll do a meeting also with Google Hangouts once a month. I'll be able to see the viewers and fans of the show. And I'm busy. I'm busy all week, by the way. A lot of people think this is, part-time stuff, and a lot of people think it's easy. And by the way, I know my hair's all messed up here. I see it dipping. They think it's easy to do YouTube. They think it's easy to keep doing this, shooting videos, being on social media, responding to listeners, making sure you're also making separate audio podcasts and also, separate Periscope video Q&As. It's not. It's a 7-day-a-week thing. It is not 2 days or 3 days. It's a 7-day-a-week process and job, if you want to call it that. Right now, I'm not getting paid for any of this, but it is a 7-day-a-week process. Still juggling that, then wanting to see my daughter and having living with my fiance and spending time with her as well. So it's interesting having it be 7 days a week. But don't give up hope if you're an aspiring podcaster or a YouTube creator. If you have something you really love and you really want to pursue it to the best of your ability. Definitely go through tips and tutorials. I will be doing a separate playlist, so you'll see dance sessions in my playlist. Which will be dance choreographed pieces that I do. You'll be seeing sports stories, different little audio, voiceover work, things like that. You'll also be seeing here the Honesty Podcast playlist, and below will also be the social media guide and podcasting guide to show you exactly how to, any reviews. The review video will be in the podcasting guide playlist. So go check those out. Definitely go check them out. I'll be pushing those playlists in the next couple of weeks. Of course, Podcast Movement 2017 is coming up next summer, and that will be in Anaheim. I will not be able to attend. I unfortunately missed the 2016 edition of Podcast Movement, which was here in Chicago. So hopefully, please, guys, bring it back to Chicago in 2018, and I will go, and you will be able to see me. Anybody that likes the Honesty Podcast by 2018 will definitely be able to see me. I'll be either signing autographs or having you on a show where we can do like a little skit or whatever you'd like to do. If you'd like to introduce your business, for sure, I'll do interviews, record them and put them on the audio blog at Podbean as well as iTunes. But anyways, back to the main subject. RG3, if you haven't clicked off the video by now, RG3 is an elite quarterback. Now, he has it in him to be an elite quarterback. I don't believe for 1 second that he is not elite. Stephen A. Smith talks out his ass a lot. He really does. He makes up words on the spot. I mean, people make fun of him for it because he makes up things that don't exist. And then he thinks that he's some great sports analyst, and maybe in his earlier career, but for right now he is, to me, an older guy who is afraid to admit when he's wrong, like a stereotypical guy. He's afraid to admit when he's wrong. He is, and Max does it too sometimes as well, by the way, and Stephen A. did it a lot. But for him not to admit that he gets things wrong, that his intuition about sports, and not everybody's his best friend, by the way. His intuition about sports is a little off, a little left of center. I just think that, with me, I try to be as unbiased as possible. Yes, it is biased sometimes because I am a Cubs fan, and when we're talking about Major League Baseball, especially after last year's World Series, I do get a little bit too deep into the Cubs talk. But to say that Joe Madden's my best friend, or he's a personal friend of mine when I met him fucking twice, that is lying to you guys. That is lying to get attention, because I think it'll work, and I think it'll be a play to make more viewers come to me. Oh, he knows Joe Madden. Oh, he knows Theo Epstein. Oh, he knows Tom Ricketts. Oh, fine. That's great. And yes, I've met with Tom and I've met with Theo and I've talked to both of them, but it's not that I'm not the best of friends with any of these guys, because they are. So here's the thing. Sports fans are way down here. And I'm not saying this because I'm a sports fan. I'm not saying this to hurt anybody. Sports fans are way down here. And there's players and there's other people. And there's the sports staff, like the GMs and the baseball operations managers, owners. They're way the hell up here. Look at the difference. Look at that. That is a huge difference. Huge, huge difference. For me to be on disability and not work and still do voiceovers and still do YouTube and still do this and that and the other thing, and I think if I thought I was on any level close to be a good friend financially or whatever to these guys up here, you're dead wrong. You are dead wrong. There's no way. There's no way I'm a friend of these guys. Anyways, I just want to say personally, RG3, I believe, is an elite quarterback because up until he got hurt, he had an amazing rookie year and got hurt. And he had amazing college years too, and got hurt. And it just shows when he's healthy, he's one of the best. Nobody was saying shit about, well, that's not true. A lot of people were talking shit about Cam Newton, and he made it to the Super Bowl last year with a 15-1 Panthers team. So they're not terrible mobile quarterbacks out there. You have people like Blake Bortles who wants to be an in-between guy, and I believe in a couple of years he will be really, really great. By the way, shout out to Sinner from Wisconsin. But I don't truly believe that RG3 is any less of a quarterback than Jay Cutler is, than Peyton Manning was at the end of his career. People wanted to say Peyton Manning was an elite quarterback. Fine. He had great numbers throughout the regular season. Well, he had 2 Super Bowls. Tom Brady, with cheating, has, 4? That's crazy. Tom Brady has 4 Super Bowls. Peyton Manning only has 2. Eli Manning has 2. And yet I consider, as far as not cheating and what you can do and being that underdog type of quarterback, I truly believe Eli beats Peyton 9 times out of 10. That's it. That's all I feel. And especially postseason-wise, because Eli got him first. Eli got the 2 rings first. And yet his bigger brother had been in the league longer. What does that tell you? And the teams that Eli beat were Tom Brady-led Patriots teams. So what does that tell you? You know, the Colts and Denver were both in the AFC. I understand they can never face the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's okay. But if you look at it, how many times did they get in the Super Bowl through the Patriots? And I believe it was the 2 times they won the Super Bowl, they got through the Patriots to get there. That's great. So both of them have good accolades over Peyton Manning. That's awesome. But I truly believe what makes an elite quarterback is heart, speed, and arm. And RG3 has all 3 when he's healthy. Let's get it right, people. RG3 can be an elite quarterback. If you consider Andrew Luck a good quarterback, you have to put RG3 in the mix. If you consider Jameis Winston a great quarterback, you have to put RG3 in the mix. Because those quarterbacks who are talked about endlessly, for some reason, are not as good heart-wise as RG3. I'll see you guys at the review video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you at episode 14. That's tomorrow.